Hey everyone, welcome. In this video, well, you know that, but I'm gonna still tell you. In this video, I'm gonna make this amazing looking off-shoulder top. This is actually my first project in 2024. And yeah, Happy New Year. Without wasting any more time, just let's make this amazing dress. Alright, before even making or before anything, I want to let you know that I'm gonna make this dress from this t-shirt block or basic block. If you don't have it, you can download this for free from the link of the description. Go ahead and download this. Things will get really easy if you use this kind of basic block pattern. First thing, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make this sleeve, which is pretty important. Now, make this sleeve, and oh yeah, I'm gonna make this off shoulder with maybe a weird technique, but this will make everything very easy. Let's add this rectangle and add a point around the middle. Adjust this point like that, then right click, convert to curve point, and add curves to make a basic sleeve pattern. Use free sew to sew like that and hold shift and sew like this. And adjust this length to match this sleeve with the armhole. It's very important. I'm going to tuck it right about here with the arrangement point, which you can find here. And of course, simulate. And I have this sleeve. And I can sew it like that. To sew it, of course, yeah. And then Control D to symmetric paste the sleeve. So I'm going to sew it with the free sewing tool like that, holding shift like this, like that. And of course, simulate. Now you have sleeve with, this is a basic t-shirt, but this doesn't look like a off shoulder, right? Let's make it. You can turn on this sew internal line and then select polygon internal line and draw a line where you need this kind of thing. So maybe I'm gonna make it a bit higher. And here is an amazing trick. Right click, extend trim to add pattern outline. So you don't have to drag all the way. And again, I'm gonna draw a rectangle and extend trim and make sure this front pattern and the back pattern's internal line is relatively in the same positions like that. It's very important. Now select that and that, right click, cut, and of course delete. You don't need it. The moment you cut these patterns, the sewings are also cut. And here's a cool trick. As you can see, I hope you know that this is the start of the sewing and this is the end. The short head is the start and the long head is the end. So I need point here. So I'm going to right click with the edit sewing tool and then add point to pattern on end. So I have the point here. With the same technique, I add the point here. This time this is the start. So right click, pattern on start. And of course I'm going to connect this to. Make sure you're connecting these dots, not this yellow thing. I mean orange curve point, yellow thing. And of course, right click, cut or cut and sew and then delete. And you have this ugly looking off shoulder. Let's make it beautiful. Select everything, double click in the middle and then make it a bit baggier because I need this a bit baggier. And when you make it baggier, everything will fall down, of course. So you need elastic. So I'm going to select that. You don't have to select that because these are connected. Right click, offset as internal line. Maybe 12 millimeter is fine. And make sure you're matching this, so this is not match, just match it as close as possible like that. You don't have to match it perfectly. Select this and this and add elastic in the property editor. Ratios, make it maybe 80, leave it as default. Just note one thing, the more the ratio, the less elasticity it is, and less ratio, more elastic. So 80, let's skip it and see how it looks. I currently need it more baggy, so I'm just gonna make it a bit baggier. Don't add too much elastic, otherwise it will just go and wrap up the neck. It will look very odd. The top should be around the bottom of the waist, not as like this. So I'm going to select that and adjust the length of the top. And I need a bit downish because everything will be a bit upward. So I think this is a bit tighter. It just wants to go upward. So I'm going to select this again, and I'm going to make this maybe 90. So it will just fall a bit down, and maybe 85 is nice for now. I might change it later, but for now this is perfect. I want it a bit narrower, the length, like that should be fine. As you can see, because of the bust, the front pattern is going upward and the back pattern is going a bit downish. So let's fix that with very simple tactics. Just select edit curve point tool and drag this curve point a bit upward, so it will balance things out. And same with that, but downish just a bit, so it will just balance things. You don't have to do any smoothing and things because it will have elastic, so you don't have to worry about that. Now I need 3 elastic sets right around these areas. Right, it will start from the below the bust area. So I'm gonna like that. Not there, but bit downish, maybe there. Control C and Control V that. Make sure it is in the same area. So here's a cool trick. Select both, right click, match up to start, and then match this. It just matches. Perfect. Now you have to see this curvature point. So you have to make the curve around this area. So it's very easy. First add points in the middle, right click, then uniform split, so it will be in the middle, and then move it just a bit upward, right click, convert to curve point. Same here, uniform split, and then make it a bit downish, right click, convert to curve point. So it just adjusts its shape according to this, and select both, and of course elastic. Let's see its default. It's not very elastic, 75 or maybe 70. Yeah, I think that looks good, but I need them a bit upward. Let's see with the translucent, a bit downish. Yeah, that is fine, but I need to make this a bit curvier in the back and a bit curvier in the front as well, and make this a bit higher, just a bit. So it should be a space between the end of the bust and here, so because of the comfort, Now I need 3 sets of this. So first I'm going to select that, and then Control C and Control V, and holding Shift and dragging it down, maybe 45. And again, Control C, Control V, maybe 45. Around 45. It doesn't have to be exact. So make sure you remember this, 70. All right. So again, just match this. Control C, Control V, and match this as well. So just a bit of matching there and here. Doesn't have to be amazingly perfect. And of course, simulate. And you have this kind of thing, which looks, of course, amazing. But it's not amazing. Select this, this, and this. Right click, and then offset as internal line. Reverse direction. I need two number of offsets with 5 millimeter of distance. So I have more, total 3 sets of this lines. I'm going to do the same thing here as well. So like that. And select every internal line like that. Add elastic and make it 70. So everything is nice and easy. It doesn't look nothing right now, but when I reduce the particle distance and do a bit magic, it will look amazing. All right, I think I'm gonna make everything a bit baggier, I don't like the fittings. A bit baggy, a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna make this a bit, a bit more elastic, so 80. Yeah, that looks, I think, okay, but I need to make sure it's a bit down, so I have to smooth things out just a bit. Doesn't have to, but it's better, always better. Now let's make the sleeve. Very important. This is actually my second attempt. The plug of the mic was accidentally plugged out, and whoa, I was just talking to no one for hours. Yeah. So I'm making this half to full with dragging, of course, is very easy. Something like that. And I want an elastic again around this area. So again, add an internal line and then elastic. Maybe I need it more elastic here for 50 because of the wrist is very narrow, and you can also select that and make it a bit narrow downish. Here I'm gonna make two major things. First one, the posing. I'm gonna change the pose, and you always have to save before posing. You never know what will cause things. All right, I get the generic shape. The top looks amazing, but there is something that is off, which is particle distance, of course. Now everything is placed, and just see the overall design looks amazing. It is looking amazing. Second major things, which is fabric selection. For this top, I really like, or I really recommend you to use the knit cotton jersey. Well, it will not give you an amazing result. It will just help you just a bit, You can see here and there some fixing things and that. Anyway. And one more thing I forgot to do, which is select that, right click, and offset pen outline, number offset 2 and distance 5. And make sure they're also elastic and 50 ratio. 3 should be same, elastic and ratio. And of course, simulate. All right, now select mesh box tool and select this portion, and of course this portion. With Control and Shift, you can select all this portion. Now in the 3D window, right click and then subdivide. And it might take a bit long depending on your computer, but it usually don't take so long. The yellow selection means it's subdivided. It has more polygon than rest. Select this and this and this and this. Then right click, subdivide, and then select this and this leaf, and right click, subdivide. Now it is subdivided. Then select everything and reduce the particle distance, maybe 6. It will take a lot of time. Everything is set up. Now, if I simulate, everything will look amazing. Trust me. My PC is crying right now, but I don't care. Look at that. It looks so awesome. I mean, yeah, it is kind of like so dense, so much heavy on computing power, but it looks so good. What do you think? Of course, let me know in the comment. I really love this. I love Absolute Top, and yeah. I'm sorry, I was too excited. All right, here I added one of my old designs of shots, and yeah, with that, it just looks fantastic, I think. And please, guys, comment what you think of this dress, of this design. This is what I started my 2024. I hope this looks good. And anyway, I will see you in the next video. Bye.